It's the second part of the Royal Rumble, but unfortunately we can't have Royal Rumble matches in this part, otherwise it won't work out, and we would have other other participants, so we have to make 3 parts instead of 2. But I'm confident that we get the missing title matches here tonight from NXT and War's perspective, and then we will have the Rumble matches if the other matches won't take that long. I think we can make it both here tonight, and let's start with the heated rivalry over the NXT women's tag titles between Kay Gonzalez and Dakota Kai on one side. On the other side we have From the Demon Family, the half demonic Nightmare, and Candice LeRae. And all 4 of course are qualified for the Women's Royal Rumble, which we will have in the third part of the Royal Rumble if you watch on YouTube. And also we will have a little bit of memory lane of all that happened. I mean, well, the rivalry started back then when Raquel and Dakota became #1 contender a few months ago for then champions Nightmare and Candice LeRae, who successfully ended the heated feud they had over the tag titles against Io Shirai and Ember Moon. And while Dakota and Raquel became #1 contenders, and Candice had her match with Io Shirai, and to the shock of everybody, Ember turned against her former teammate Io to allow Candice to pick up a huge win. And later that night, there was #1 contender battle royal for Dakota Kai's NXT Women's Championship, which was, well, Nightmare and Ember working together with almost no problems in this one, and Nightmare then even allowing Ember to toss out of the ring to become #1 contender for Dakota's Women's Championship. And well, that's how it started. And the following week, while Ember was assaulting and injuring Io Shirai, or maybe even ending her career, Nightmare and Candice viciously attacked Raquel and Dakota from behind. Then it was time for the pay-per-view, and to the shock of everybody, in shocking short fashion, the title changed hands. Raquel and Dakota became champions. Nightmare and Candice were off their game, and well, I don't know if you can say the same about Dakota Kai, but Dakota Kai well, lost her championship to her NXT Women's Championship to Ember Moon later in the evening. And well, then it was time for Survivor Series, the final NXT before Survivor Series, sorry. And rematches took place. Nightmare and Candice say that they're thinking about doing the rematch, but there was no clarification. And well, anyways, there was no clarification, but Dakota makes things clear that she wants to represent NXT at the Survivor Series and invoke a rematch clause against Ember Moon that night, the final NXT before Survivor Series. And well, before this even could happen, Raquel and Dakota got it ambushed from Nightmare and Candice before they invoked their rematch clause, and because of that they kind of easy pickings and regained their NXT Women's Tag Team Championship right before the Survivor Series. And well, Dakota Kai also regained her NXT Women's Championship against Ember Moon in a fantastic banger of a bout where Dakota fought to injury, and but on what cost? Dakota became champion, but NXT Women's Champion for the second time in her career, but because of the injury that she got in the match because of Ember's vicious assault on her, vicious Samoan driver onto the steel chair, she missed out on Survivor Series and got replaced by Ember Moon in the Champion vs Champion match from Stacy Keibler versus from NXT UK women's side, and against NXT Women's Champion replacement Ember Moon, and Ember won via counter because of Stacey's rival Xia Li, costing her the matchup. And then later that night it was Ember also replacing Dakota against Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair and SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan, because Ember defeated Stacey with help from Xia Li. And in this fantastic bout between Liv, Bianca and Ember Moon at Survivor Series, it was Liv picking up a huge win over Bianca Belair by pinning the EST. And it was a fantastic match, good performance also by Ember Moon, by the demonic family Ember Moon. And well, also after Survivor Series we haven't seen before. We have also seen Nightmare Candice attacking their opponents, the other Women's Tag Team Champions from Raw and SmackDown side. We were playing Nikki ASH before the match even started, with a two-person assault on Rhea Ripley. And Nikki ASH, as a superhero that she is, tried to help out her teammate, but the damage was already been done, and Nightmare Candice picked up a huge win, despite the toughness being shown from Rhea and Nikki ASH. And it was a good match. But after the match was despicable how Candice and Nightmare attacked Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH even further, and that's why Rhea Ripley appeared since then on NXT, because she wants her revenge not just for herself but also for her teammate Nikki ASH. And well, the following weeks it was tag team action between Rhea and Nikki ASH against Candice and Nightmare, and Candice and Nightmare tried to injure Nikki ASH, and they succeeded, unfortunately, with also Ember helping them out. And then it was getting closer to the next NXT takeover pay-per-view, where Nightmare Candice had no challengers, and well, with Dakota injured, there was no chance of her and Raquel getting a rematch, but Raquel and Rhea both wanted revenge and teamed up against Nightmare and Candice in a match where everybody was banned from ringside. And if Rhea and Raquel can beat the champions Nightmare and Candice, that they would be the challengers for Nightmare and Candice at the next following pay-per-view. And well, earlier in the night, Ember had to deal with Casey Catanzaro, and to the shock of everybody, Casey picked up a huge win thanks to Dakota Kai, to the returning Dakota Kai, who blasted Ember Moon with a steel chair and cost her the match against Casey. And well, later that night, Dakota returned to help out the Rhea and Raquel to secure their championship match against Nightmare and Candice. And well, after that there was so many six-person tag wars that all were won by the Demon family, Nightmare Candice and Ember. Dakota, Raquel and Rhea couldn't beat them, but however, there were some problems in the Demon family, because at one point there was a tag team match between Nightmare and Ember, again with Candice in the corner against Rhea and Raquel, and with Dakota in the corner. And well, Rhea delivered punishment to both Nightmare and Candice in this match, and instead of helping them, Ember attacked her takeover opponent, Dakota Kai. And because of that, Nightmare and Candice walked out on Ember Moon, and Ember got, of course, defeated by Raquel, Dakota and Rhea. And later that night, Ember, I don't know if you can call this returning the favor, but she did so by costing Candice her match against Dakota Kai. And well, the following pay-per-view, it was Ember retaining the NXT Women's Championship successfully against Dakota Kai, while Nightmare and Candice also retained against Raquel and Rhea. But the beef is far from being over, as we've seen. They're still at each other's throats. As also, don't forget, Rhea became #1 contender by winning a super sweat match between against Casey and Mandy in dominating fashion, as you expect from somebody like Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea challenged Ember Moon here later tonight for her NXT Women's Championship, while Dakota and Raquel became #1 contender yet again and earned the right to challenge Nightmare and Candice one more time. Oh wait, actually No, they didn't. They had still a title match because Dakota got injured and couldn't receive their rematch. So yeah, that's why they got a rematch. And well, let's see if my Candice can retain in this TLC tag team match for the NXT Women's Championship here tonight. Or if the Demon family yet again have all the gold of NXT. I mean, they have every NXT championship in their corner except for the North American Championship, which Big Sash got from Nightmare's brother, Demon Jr. at the last pay-per-view event. So yeah, but despite that, they have the NXT Tag Team Championship from Nightmare's brother and father, from Demon Jr. and Demon Senior. Demon Senior, also the father of Junior and Nightmare, got the NXT Championship in his clutches, while Ember Moon's the NXT Women's Championship, and Nightmare Can's, of course, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. So let's see if the demonic reign can come to an end here tonight. I don't know what to think about the match, but let's hope that nobody get injured, because 3 persons already will miss out the Women's Royal Rumble because of injuries, and that being, of course, was Nikki S.H. injured by Demon Family, Peyton Royce injured by Doudrop, and SmackDown's Ronda Rousey injured by Liv.
Is about to get her kick. I see what you did there. Look at that intimidating scowl. Byron, you look scared. I am scared. The following contest is a tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first. From Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. Ruthless attitude and ruthless kicks.
Dakota Kai seems to be ready.
NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Seems to be determined.
Massive presence in the women's division. From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Gonzalez.
There comes the powerhouse. Big Mommy Cool, Raquel Gonzalez.
Won the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and were the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Raquel Gonzalez,
yeah, that's true.
Definitely a woman you want in your corner.
Yeah, I mean, she's a two-time, much like Dakota Kai. Both Dakota and Raquel are former 2-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champions and former 2-time NXT Women's Champions. So they won the singles title of NXT, they won it twice, both each, and same about the NXT Women's Championship. So that's impressive. But let's see if they can do anything against the force on NXT, which taking control for the dark side, and that's the Demon Family. I sure hope so. But the good thing is that Ember can't get involved, even though we don't know if she would. I mean, there's so many troubles between her, Cancer, and Nightmare. Ember even cost Nightmare and Cancer a match against Raquel and Dakota. We don't know if this was on purpose or not, but yeah. Earlier this month, and it was a 6-man person tag match, which all won by Nightmare, Cancer, and Ember. Despite the best efforts from Raquel, Dakota, and Rhea. Like so much heat. This matchup. It's Nightmare prayer. Walking to the ring while Candice paying tribute to her newfound family. I wonder what her husband Johnny Gargano thinks about all of this, but he's still injured, so we won't know. And too bad that he's injured. I mean, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Just don't forget Nightmare injured Candice's former best friend and teammate Indy Hartwell. After there were some problems between Candice and Indy. And she had helped Ember to injure Dakota, so in the eyes of many fans. Cancer and Nightmare won the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship more than any other team in history.
Here we go. Hashtag
But they lost more than any other team in history, so that's how it goes. Just look at Raquel and Dakota tried to start off strong early, but yet again they get got. Raquel get got, but Dakota missing the drop kick even. Was this a nerve? So what's going on? There's Raquel. Oh there. Which slapped her from Raquel now. Tonight. As Raquel's looking for update while Candace. Then Dakota there. Raquel picks up the ladder and starts to ring. Oh, YouTube. First, what a slap from Raquel. As Raquel and I'm brawling on the inside, Candace and Dakota on the outside. Standing double jump from Candace on Amber and huge kick while Raquel tossed out out of the ring and picked up the ladder. I mean, I would either expect Dakota Candace going for the tiles, but not Raquel or Naima. So there's one look at Dakota sending Candace into the step when Raquel, first person will get their hands on tile but get power bombed by Naima. As Candace gets Dakota on the outside, was watching leg sweep on the ladder while Naima stomping Raquel on the ladder. And huge splash! Oh my goodness! Raquel laying on the ladder and got splashed by Nightmare while Candace sending Dakota into the apron or the steel steps, not sure about it. As Nightmare lifting up Raquel with her press back button drop onto the ladder. Good grief as Dakota looking for Bulldog on the outside. Elbow from the top from Nightmare. Raquel onto the ladder. Hope she missed, which kicks there from Dakota follows up with standing double stomp that Candace did early in the matchup. As now look at Nightmare lifting Raquel up and down fall away slam as Candace sent Dakota onto the steps with the crashing all around the arena. Dakota tried to come back and so is Raquel and can they do that? Huge one neck snap from Candace. Raquel got the ladder. But she not sure what to do with it. Why not hitting them? What the hesitation? I don't understand, but the paid with the reverse SPO. Swinging neck maker from Nightmare. From Candace to Dakota. Huge right hook from Nightmare to Raquel on the inside of the ring. As Candace got a chair, using it on Dakota, of course, all legal in the TLC match. Only you have to unhook the tiles to win. No disqualification, no count out. Metal press and back body drop. From Nightmare to Raquel. As Candace and Dakota stay balling on the outside. Fishman suplex from Candace. Raquel got to defend herself against Nightmare, but easier said than done. Metal press drop into big body drop. The family tradition of the Demon Family. And Nightmare. We still know what's going on between Nightmare and Sasha, who is feuding with Nightmare's brother Junior and their father, of course, Decimate Senior. So, it's hot shot from Raquel. And if there are feelings from Nightmare to Sasha, or Sasha towards Nightmare, or if that's just having fun together, or if there's nothing going on anymore. Huge backbreaker stretch from Raquel and Sasha found unconscious earlier this past week on NXT, where he was supposed to fight for the NXT Championship against Nightmare's father here later tonight. He's sending a double slump from Dakota to Candace. Cal also getting up on Candace with a teammate. They were targeted from Dakota on the arm of Candace by Raquel placing the table. And Nightmare's on the outside could be huge for Raquel and Dakota. I mean, they can put Candace even to a table, while Nightmare's on the outside. As Raquel is so confused. Maybe she got some head damage because of the Demon Family. But I still got the control of Candace with the next number of focusing so much on the arm from Candace's Nightmare. But lifted up by Raquel. A backbreaker stretch, and many people can lift Nightmare up like that. Huge slap there from Dakota, huge drop kick to follow up from Candace. And no Nightmare all by herself against Dakota and Raquel. As Dakota saving Raquel there from Nightmare. Which right hook and slappers. Even a half demonic monster like Nightmare can't do, half demonic powerhouse like Nightmare can't do anything against a two-person assault like this. From powerhouse like Raquel and Dakota Kai. Raquel used the rope sword advantage. Then like Nightmare takes of own medicine. Yes. A miscommunication by Raquel and Dakota both want their revenge on Nightmare double choke slam there from 200 choke slam there from Raquel. The Nightmare's Nightmare try to get Dakota Kai, but Raquel saving her. As Candace get Dakota at a mat slam. There's no Raquel all by herself against Cancer Nightmare. She did a good punishment for Nightmare. Can't make the save. Look at Candice. Kill switch. Which stomp from Nightmare to Raquel. It's leg even. Which close onto the back of the head as a ladder falling to the outside onto Dakota. I hope her and her back are alright. I mean, that looked painful. As Nightmare sends Raquel onto the table. As Raquel fighting through it. Like Candice sending Dakota head first against the apron, sending there with foot stomp as Raquel going for a goey bomb inside the ring. But Nightmare survived, and there's Candice with the huge wicked clothesline. Huge wicked lariat. Got Raquel as Nightmare with one of her own. Getting more powerful than other Candice could be. But then there's the old Raquel grounding Candice. As Nightmare sending Raquel into the table, Dakota back into the mix as well. As Candice defending against Dakota, but so is Dakota against Nightmare. And of course they go huge wicked clothesline from Candice to Dakota. Hopefully she isn't injured after that. As Nightmare on plans with Dakota here. Huge teamwork shown by both of these teams so far in this matchup. As Candice and against a lot of Dakota with the kill switch. As Nightmare, no. Face first goes Raquel to the table. I hope she's alright, but I can't think she is after this. As Candice using the ladder against Dakota. Nightmare whipping Dakota into the ropes. I hope Raquel is alright. She isn't injured or anything. As Candice plays the ladders. And with a clubbing forearm to the chest of Dakota. Huge stomp from Nightmare. Elbow to the back of that. I'm wondering why Candice is just plays the ladder. It looks like she goes to the ladder to try to get the ties, but nope, she has other ideas. She wants to punish Raquel here. And Nightmare punish Dakota inside the ring with a huge power slam. Raquel laying on the ladder on the outside. As Candice using it, try to use a chin Raquel, and so she does. Oh my goodness, face first against a barricade. Get the medics out here. I think Raquel needs them. Or maybe not, maybe she's tough as any normal average human being, and but she still got slammed there by Candice. As Dakota up on the ladder, as even family forgot about her. Or maybe underestimate the toughness of Dakota, because we never should do, especially when Dakota got her hands on the ties. Candice fighting and fighting through. As Nightmare in. And pushing down the ladder. Both Candice was nasty for both teammate Candice and her one of her opponents in Dakota Kai. And to the back of the head there from Nightmare to Dakota. As I came back to her feet on the outside. As teammate get gut went suplex from Nightmare. And stomp from Candice to the legs. As get double teamed by Nightmare and Candice. Which stomp from Nightmare to Dakota. And on the outside back to the back of the neck there from Nightmare to Candice. As Raquel tried to save her teammate, but couldn't do so. It's Nightmare now powering. Huge knee from Candice to Dakota. Huge power slam from Nightmare to Raquel. It's Nightmare backbreaker to Dakota. It's Nightmare picking up one ladder and throwing it almost onto Raquel there. As Nightmare missing with the lying sword. Candice missing with the lying sword. As Candice from the middle rope with a huge splash, but Dakota avoiding it. Nightmare tried to get Dakota, but nope, don't do so. As Candice got the ladder in hand, but didn't place her. Dakota got the chair in hand. As Candice says, bring it on. There are two of us and one of you. Which punches there, and Candice using the ladder against Dakota. Luckily for her, she didn't hit Nightmare. I don't know if she will take the set easily. Which attack on the arm from Candice and Dakota this time. As Candice from object underneath the ring, Raquel back into the mix, and Candice didn't realize what Nightmare did, but doesn't matter. As Raquel outpowering Nightmare. Huge power slam. So powerful. Raquel is Candice in the chair to the back of Dakota, but there's Raquel. Raquel lifting Candice up. Electric jump to the chair. How fitting is this, but painfully executed. Hopefully Candice is also alright. I'm really concerned about the well-being of all participants. Huge slam there. Huge power move from Raquel. Huge jackhammer. Paying homage to Goldberg. Legendary Goldberg. Huge right hook there from Raquel. Raquel going bomb. Going bomb. Going bomb. Will the Turana bomb will this be enough for Raquel to win the title, for Team Nightmare down on the outside, Candice down on the inside, Dakota even quicker back to her feet. And now Raquel, she only has to get the title on, but it's easier said than done to get them off the strap. You're exhausted, you're nervous, your fingers could slip. But Raquel almost got it done, but Nightmare pulled away the ladder. As Nightmare gets Dakota, he got Candice in the corner, huge backbreaker there. As Raquel landing onto Nightmare. Hope Nightmare's alright after it looked painful, but she's half demonic, so maybe she is. Huge. What a lab smash from Raquel. Dakota even with sheer Nightmare. And you can't say she didn't deserve it, but hopefully she's alright after this match. And same about Candice and Raquel. Is Raquel yet again up on the ladder? Can Raquel unhook it, or can Candice stop her in time? No, she couldn't. And Dakota and Raquel are the new tag team champions. Wow. But will there be a rematch for the title for Nightmare Candice? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, but in the end it was surprisingly Raquel unhooking the title. I would suggest Dakota, but nope. What a match and what a winners. Congratulations to the new champions for the third time in their careers. They're the tag team champions of NXT, and don't forget, all three of the title reigns they did with each other. Wow. What a match and what a winners. Their friendship is still going strong despite one time betrayal from Dakota. And now we have next the NXT Women's Championship on our hands between Rhea Ripley, the challenger for Monday Night Raw, and Ember Moon, the NXT Women's Champion from the Demon family. So with her teammates losing, can Ember somehow, some way get the win against Rhea Ripley? I mean, don't forget, we spoke about the history between the Demon family and Rhea Ripley earlier, just a couple of moments ago at the start of night 2, because she helped out Dakota and Raquel tried to help out, but most time it didn't work. But so let's see if Rhea can become NXT Women's Champion after such a long time, as she can be the NXT Women's Championship yet again, despite being a member of Raw and one of the tag champions alongside Nikki ASH, who, like already said, got injured by the Demon family. If you didn't heard the story between Ripley and the Demon family and why she's challenging for the NXT Women's Championship despite being a member of Raw, check out the start of the stream where we talked about it. So let's hop into it. Let's just hop into it.
The following champion versus champion contest is a no-holds-barred match. It is for the NXT Women's Championship.
This is a no-holds-barred match, so everything goes in this one as well. One of Raw's tag team champions. Rhea wants revenge for fallen friend and teammate, but can she finally get it done? Easier said than done, getting revenge against the Demon family, like Rhea found out. Even for a powerhouse like her, even for her teaming up with another powerhouse in Raquel, like I already spoke about, and even with teaming up not just with a powerhouse in Raquel, but also with Dakota Kai. It's easier said than done. Oh my goodness, there's Ember Moon going to the crowd area. The crowd is nuts with the title. Ember jumping over the barricade. We haven't seen this for ages. For a long time we haven't seen anyone going to the barricade to attack somebody. For so many years, I mean. As we are celebrating herself, but she has no idea, of course, that was luring in her back. Now she does. And Rhea says, okay, Ember, bring it on. Bring a fight on. You might make a big mistake here. But more than you can choose, we start on things off. Which drop kick there from Rhea. It didn't even have time to get the jacket off as Ember now. Lifting Rhea up. And down. The Brownie Buster now. Losing her NXT Women's Championship against Ripley. And again to the head of Rhea. Time and time again as Rhea.
Superstars can do whatever they want, but it can only end with a 3 count and a tap.
And Ember pay huge leg drop for everything she's done to her, to Nikki ASH, the team at Nikki ASH, and to Raquel and Rhea, Raquel and Raquel and Dakota, I mean. And herself as well as we are enjoying the crowd support. Of course she got it, I mean she's so popular. Big snap suplex by Ripley. Pushed onto the arm. It's a leg drop. Center from Rhea. Mato into Ember. What defense from Ember. With shotgun kick. Picking up the tile back yet again. Tried to use it, but Rhea not letting her use it. You are not going to chunk someone to the title. Well, we just started this match, but those things coming. Huge elbow drop to the chest of Ember. Well, why they crowned the new champion at the start of night 2 of the pay-per-view, but Ember got tossed around here. Ember with huge kicks. It's weird. Oh my goodness. Got toe hold. Ember to Rhea. Ember. Fall away slam. I don't know how she lived Rhea, but we've seen crazier things at night 1 of the pay-per-view. We saw Roddy Strong from NXT UK, the former NXT UK champion, lifting Walter in this title match against where he lost the title to JD at night 1. As Ember used the title successfully yet again against Rhea and lifting her up with the Brownie Buster. And now we're going for the spring. What sentence? But missed like a teammate Candice just a couple of moments ago. And her title match against Dakota and Achilles. Look at Rhea make a pay with the Riptide. Will this be enough though? As Ember got caught by surprise, but not enough to keep her down, as Ember's tougher as you might expect. But she's very talented. As, oh my goodness! Got towed into the ropes. Hopefully Rhea's alright. That could get from bad to worse as Ember unleashing yet again with the title back, but all legal. And this one, Ember using a title match for that uses Rhea. Tried to get her with the drop kick, but Ember running away, tried to use the ropes advantage, but Rhea retaliates with a hot shot of her own. The quotes go nuts, the quotes so inspired kick to the midsection of Ripley there from Ember. So Ember shotgun drop kick, bring Rhea down to her feet on the ground. So now Ember focusing on the legs of Rhea, very smart, especially against somebody like Rhea. Like trapped there. Ember follows up with a Santon. The dislike of the audience is the crowd I'm forgiving her for not just turning the back on Io Shirai, but also doing her and joining the Demon family. Everything she's doing since. Onto the leg there. Taking the foot. So Ember goes to the apron. And off the apron, sailing to Rhea Ripley's legs. Hopefully Rhea's legs are alright. Much, and she is as well. As the crowd's one table, but Ember says, screw you, picking a chair. Tried to use it on Rhea. But fail of doing so, but not the second time. Oh my god, to the back, to the bad legs, to the already focused legs there. Huge shot kick as Rhea tried to get back in the thing, but Ember was counting on it. And another one. How focused can you be? How focused is Ember Moon? The probability of our champion, of NXT Women's Champion, rightfully so. Huge chest shot after chest shot, I mean. Huge close line there from Rhea, stopping Ember on the tracks. Drop kick to follow it up. That's Rhea going for submission, but it doesn't matter if it's on the outside. If Ember taps, it doesn't matter. Rhea, you can't win the title that way. It's not for it's gone anywhere. But the damage can be done in this one, and don't forget we will see we're playing the Women's Royal Rumble, but Ember, since she's one of the champions, world champions, we won't see her. There's a vibe there. Huge right hooks there from Ember to Rhea. Sending as Amber sending Rhea into the steps. No. Attacking with the chair on the legs. Time and time again. As Rhea fighting all over, try to boot Amber, but Amber running away. One inside the ring, suicide dive. Much like the old Amber would do. And celebrating it. Picking up a title belt. Bringing it to the outside. Oh no. Using it on Rhea again before bringing the title back inside the ring. Amber up on the apron. Goes down sailing to Ripley. This tough contest so far. Both women had their moments to shine. But who will be NXT Women's Champion? We're done. Ripley with a Harriet onto Amber onto the chair. We are missing the drop kick. Amber. Inverted DDT. From Amber to Rhea. As Rhea. Huge boot. Getting Amber. Drop kick there from Amber. But we had Rhea. Lifting her up. Follow. Slam. Amber picking up the chair. Use it onto the leg of Rhea. But once but twice it sure is nice. On the first time she used the chair on the legs of Rhea. Double knees to Rhea's now Amber. Dragging Rhea. Oh no, what has she on her mind? I don't know, but can't be anything good. This new side of Amber, huge kick. Which side of Enzuigiri? It's a champ control for the moment, but Rhea fighting out of the power move DDT to Amber. The roles are reversed in this one. Usually we expect a power move from Rhea Ripley and a DDT from Amber, which punches there from Rhea. And lifting Amber up with a two-handed choke slam, much like I killed it earlier against Amber's teammate, Cancer Nightmares. Amber back to her feet, try to get back in this thing, but the moment's back on her side, but facebuster from Raquel off the right hook. A stomp to the leg. Raquel, Rhea I say. That's a bad of Amber. And once but twice. From Rhea Ripley. Impressive sequence by Ripley. As we are celebrating it. Maybe a bit too much. But that's Rhea Ripley. Which punched to Amber's private parts as we are lifting her up. And down with a fall away slam. Power slam. And free-fall slam as well. And stomps to the chest. I mean, we talk about the good resiliency, resiliency from Amber, but let's speak about Rhea. Good preparation there. And the free-fall slam, huge suplex there to Amber. As Amber tilt the work into DDT. As Amber looking at the broken chair, which kicks and strikes, but Rhea yet again with the takedown. We need a ramp, so I don't know if we will see a proper match here tonight. I mean, maybe first con anywhere match would have been better. Storm to the arm of Storm. Both wants to beat both participants in this match want to beat the living hell out of each other, like in the previous NXT Women's Tag Team title defense between Amber's team and Candice and Nightmare against Dakota and Raquel. As Rhea backbreaker, but that shows how personal it got between the Demon family. Rhea will play Raquel and Dakota. They don't want to win the match, they want to beat the living hell out of each other. That's what it's all about. It's not just for Rhea about winning NXT Championship, it's also getting revenge for Amber and her mates injuring her teammate Nikki ASH. As Rhea with a dangerous submission over the camel clutch, try to get Amber to tap out here, but can she do so? But honestly it doesn't even matter, you know, because it's not a Falls Count Anywhere match, so. But it could the damage, the longer you're on the hold, the more damage it gets to you. And but Amber survives somehow, some way. Now Amber, shotgun drop kick one more time. To the dislike of the entire audience, everybody watching it on. Which inverted TDT from Amber. Which hook there from Amber. Bringing Rhea near ringside. As Raquel, as Rhea, bring Amber back inside the ring. As Amber, problem to get back to her feet. She received one whip tap early in the match. What a defeat there from Ripley. It's not Tilt the World. DDT. As Amber now taking up the NXT Women's Championship and using it on Ripley yet again. Taking up. Huge hook there from Amber. As you're not the only one who can throw punches as Amber. Using the NXT Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley is a nightmare for most of the women of the roster, but not the Demon family. It's hilarious. I mean, the family has the powerful nightmares. Rhea goes on the cover. Will it be enough to win the title? Nope. Only two. Cancel. Rhea with huge kicks. Cancels. What's going on? Which another total world DDT for the third time in the match. Amber goes for trifecta. Huge springboard crossbody to the back of Ripley, which could lead to serious back problems. And she does it again. Once but twice, it sure wasn't nice. As Amber back on the apron. She now had a ranged mind. And her newfound demonic mind. Return to the ring with a title yet again and using it to the back of Ripley. Which lariat from Amber to Rhea. Got it with the Meteora. As Amber's in control. As Amber tried to get Ripley, but Ripley get Amber instead with the lariat. I think there was a preparation for the Lunar combo. Perhaps as Ripley. Oh, the prison trap! Will this be enough? Or has Amber to tap out here? As Amber taps, we got a new champion. Rhea Ripley is the new NXT Women's Champion. What a match and what a winner.
Well, this is one matchup that lived up to its billing.
As Amber survived one whip type, but the prison onto her own title. But in the end, it was Rhea's toughness too much to overcome all the shots with the chair, all the shots with the title, the shotgun drop kicks, every assault on her legs and everything. Rhea still stand tall. With the prison tap making Amber tap out to the legs of the entire audience. Instead of one feel-good moment, we got two already in this night, and don't forget, it's not just a good feel-good moment for Rhea Ripley, Dakota and Raquel, it's a feel-good moment for every woman in NXT as well. As finally a champion represent the brand with honor and pride, but what will the boards of directors think and say that a member of the Raw roster is the new NXT Women's Champion? I mean, she did it fair and square, but still. But we'll find it out, I guess, next week. So, but we still got so many title matches here tonight at night 2 of the pay-per-view. So, waste no time and help into it. But we had 2 good matches already, and now we have the NXT Women's Championship, NXT Championship match between Tommaso Ciampa and Destiny Mancini. And there's so much history between Destiny Mancini and Tommaso Ciampa. Don't forget, the first Tommaso Ciampa, unfortunately for him, was the first person who like I said, who witnessed Demon family, because Destiny Mancini assaulted Tommaso Ciampa over half a year ago. He was the first victim that he is tagged, and not just that, but also Destiny Mancini then took away Tommaso's title after weeks and weeks of attacks, not just from Destiny Mancini, from his son Destiny Jr. as well. Tommaso Ciampa's tag team partner Timothy Thatcher tried to defend him, but couldn't do so, and in the end it was both of them getting injured by the demonic force of nature is known as Destiny Mancini. And since then, Destiny Mancini, many people tried to get the NXT Championship off Destiny Mancini. Samoa Joe could, only because the Demon underestimated the Samoan's toughness, but he also got injured. Even their resurrector Papa Shango got injured. Dexter Loomis, the psychopath, got injured. Upcoming stars like A-Kid, like Cameron Grimes got injured. Even the NXT, the supposed to be general manager of NXT, William Regal, got injured by the Demon, and no one is safe in NXT. And the Demon's wrath continues. He also injured Big Sasha. So yeah, even though we don't know what happened to Sasha earlier this week on NXT, but he already injured Sasha last pay-per-view event in this brutal tag team match. And but let's speak about the recent history, the history that about Sasha and Desi Messina, because it was supposed to be the #1 contender for the NXT Championship, Sasha against Desi Messina here tonight instead of Tommaso Ciampa facing the Demon. And well, it was supposed to be Sasha versus Desi Messina, but also the brothers Sasha and Big Sash tried to regain the NXT Tag Team Championship from the father and son of the Demon family, Desi Messina, Desi Jr. They still have the title. Sasha and Big Sash still got the title rematch, but due to what happened earlier this week on NXT to Sasha, there is no tag title rematch here tonight. And no title match or participation for Sasha, so his dream got taken away from him by an illness perhaps, or maybe it was somebody attacking him back there. We don't know that just yet. But his dream got taken away from him by an illness, or maybe by somebody. And his quest of revenge also got taken away from him. Hopefully a quick recovery for him. Also the rivalry between the Demons and the Brothers started 2 months ago, when the Demons decided to attack the tag team champions, while Desi Messina, NXT champion, Desi Jr., North American champion, Father and Son, they attack the Brothers. And well, the Brothers didn't take this too kindly. They said, hey, we want to matches with them, but we can't wait for this to happen. We want to fight for it. So we're going to become #1 contender for your singles titles, and we hope that you became #1 contender for our tag titles. And this is what happened at the rebirth of NXT UK, where the NXT title matches were taking #1 contender. That match take place because the NXT UK's #1 contender match took place earlier on NXT, because it was supposed to be a surprise that NXT UK has rebirth and stuff, etc., etc. And this night, Desi Jr. and Desi Messina became #1 contender for the Brothers tag titles from Big Sash and Sasha, while Big Sash became #1 contender for Desi Jr.'s North American Championship, while Sasha became #1 contender for Desi Messina's NXT Championship, both winning a huge battle royal by the son of the family on a huge tag team match. Anyways, the following week it was for the first time ever that the ambush from the father and son of the Demon family backfired, because it was Sasha defending himself successfully against the onslaught from Junior, while Big Sash did the same move from the ambush from Desi Senior, where Big Sash did the same with Junior's attempt of attacking him backstage. And not just that, but in this David vs Goliath match, the David vs Goliath champion vs champion match, Sasha not just survived against Desi Jr., he even defeated him while everybody was banned from ringside. And later tonight it was champion versus champion once again in the main event between Big Sash and Desi Senior, and everybody was banned from ringside, and the Demon couldn't beat Big Sash, so he just injured him and disqualified himself on purpose. Yeah, and well, then the following week Sasha got really berserky, had lost it completely. He wanted his revenge for his brother got injured by the Demon, and he even helped Clark out, who got targeted by Senior, and also Sasha made the Demon Desi Senior face Kane, while Sasha faced off yet again against Desi Jr. And this time Desi Senior got involved and cost him the matchup, while on NXT UK Sasha had a one-on-one match with the other contender from NXT UK side for the NXT UK Championship, Waddy Strong. And in this match, the NXT champion Desmond Senior got banned from ringside, but it wasn't him getting involved. It was his son Desmond Jr. costing Sasha the match and his undefeated streak. And for the first time ever, somebody got inside Sasha's head. And he also lost the following match on NXT against Desmond Jr. because of Senior yet again getting involved. And then it was a tag team match between him and Clark on NXT UK against the father and son of Desmond Senior and Desmond Jr. after Sasha saved Clark yet again from Desmond Senior. And then it was Nightmare was at ringside to support her father and her brother, and but Clark accidentally hitting Nightmare, and Sasha had his back turned and somebody grabbed him from behind, and he couldn't know that it was Nightmare. Nightmare got her hands on him, and he of course defended himself, but later the following week on NXT, the following night was a pay-per-view where Sasha and Big Sash had to defend their tag titles against the father and son of the Demon family, Desmond Jr. and Desmond Senior, and this champion versus champion match, tag team matchup. And what a brutal match it was. I mean, Big Sash just returned from injury the night prior to won the North American Championship of Junior in the Super Sweat match, where also Clark was involved, where Big Sash made Clark tap out in the Big Sash pain. And well, then it was later that night, this tag team match. Big Sash just returned from injury, got eliminated early with Junior's signature move instead of a finisher, and well, it was a shocker seeing him eliminate that early, and it led to Sasha being all by himself against half demon and a demon. And well, Sasha even got injured in this match with a nasty fall, and but he decided to fight to the pain, fight to the match. He wanted his revenge on the demons, but he even got eliminated. He even eliminated Desmond Jr. by making him tap out in this vicious Anaconda Vice signature maneuver. But the demon was too much to overcome in this matchup and put Sasha away, put him to sleep with his claw, put him even perhaps even unconsciousness due to Sasha. And well, report after the match anyways, Sasha then awoke in the backstage area and said, "Hey, I don't want my NXT Championship match get taken away from me. I want to fight despite being injured." And well, he did so, but it wasn't much of a one-on-one championship match. It wasn't fair or square match. It was the father and son of the Demon family beating the living hell out of Sasha, and Sasha fight back with all he got, with knees of glory, with even his best friend, his baseball bat, but he couldn't do anything against this disadvantage, and also being already injured, he had to fight two demonic powerhouses, and too much for him to overcome that night, with Senior putting him to sleep. And well, then it was decision time for Sasha to take a surgery or not, but Sasha said, I don't take surgery, I can't miss out on the chance of making my dream coming true with the Royal Rumble. I mean, if the surgery go wrong, I won't be in the Royal Rumble, and I can't let that happen. And I also want my revenge on the demon, avenging my brother injuring me. And also he said that he didn't hit Nightmare, of course, on purpose. He wouldn't never hit a woman on purpose, but he had his back turned, so yeah, he couldn't know that it was Nightmare getting her hands on him. But if she got her hands on him, want to get her hands on him, then they could have some fun together. And we still don't know if Nightmare agreed to that from Sasha, and also we don't know if it's mind game for Sasha or not. I don't think, but who knows? I mean, in Love and War everything is legal, so who knows? Maybe that's just some mind games from Sasha, even though he said it's not. Who knows? Anyways, the war continues between the demons and the brothers, and well, continued then with incredible wins from Sasha and Big Sash took place following weeks. And now we have I don't know what happened to Sasha this past week on NXT. Hopefully he's alright, and let's see if Tommaso Ciampa can. I mean, he just a couple of weeks ago he returned from injury and losing the number one contender match for the NXT Championship to the brothers alongside his partner Timothy Thatcher. And now let's see if Ciampa can get the job done here against Sasha Senior versus son and daughter by his side. So yeah, we saw already two title changes. We already got not once, but not two, but three titles taken away from the Demon family earlier tonight. So let's see if there will be a fourth one taken away from them. So here comes the sick and twisted Tommaso Ciampa, but can you be any sick and twisted as Death Demon Senior? And how can Tommaso Ciampa thinking about surviving Death Demon Senior? And will Ciampa survive?
And it's all about him. He wants his moment. Doesn't care about anyone else. Doesn't want anybody to share the spotlight. Wants to soak it in. Take it all on himself. Come on, let's go.
And due to the effects of the Demon family's attack on Ciampa and Thatcher, Timothy Thatcher can't be here tonight and supporting his teammate because there's still some repercussion for Thatcher after what the Demons did to him. The father and son of the Demon family did to him, and now Ciampa's there. But like I already said so many times, there's even seen injured the toughest man of not just NXT but the entire company with Tommaso Ciampa, Timothy Thatcher, Samoa Joe, Dexter Lumis, William Regal, even the brothers Sasha and Big Sash weren't safe. And
to become champion, to act like this, yes, to discuss the WWE Universe to the point where they boo you out of a building. Hey, it just comes with the territory.
It's clear, Michael, Tommaso Ciampa has no conscience. Here we go, guys.
as Tommaso wants his revenge, but can he get it against the Demon? There's the father and son of the Demon family, both tag team they are the tag team champions of NXT, as much as there's even Cena, of course, is the NXT champion. While in the background, is Cena's daughter, Nightmare, who lost the NXT Women's Tag Team titles earlier tonight against Candice. Against with Candice, against Candice. Hopefully Botchamania didn't make me in production. And I make Candice lost the NXT Women's titles earlier tonight to Raquel and Dakota in this TLC match, while fellow Demon family member Ember Moon lost her NXT Women's Championship just a couple of moments ago to Rhea Ripley. That's what I wanted to say before I mess things up. But I don't get paid to do commentary, so yeah, maybe it's alright, I don't know. There they are, father and son, do so evil, so sadistic, so cannibalistic, so dangerous. As the Ciampa chants fill in the arena, and rightfully so, as everybody in NXT hopes there's a title change here tonight. But can it happen? I mean, the Demon only lost to one single.
And introducing the champion from the pits of hell, weighing in at 300 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Death Demon.
Loud boos go to the arenas. Everybody hate this evil creature. Rightfully so.
There's a chance that the NXT champion just looked at his title
Suppose,
for the very
man,
last time.
showed the title and it's all about, but it's not just all about the title, it's more importantly to get the revenge for Tommaso Ciampa. But how can he possibly get this revenge against the Demon who only lost one, only got pinned or submitted once because he underestimated Samoa Joe? Only lost one singles match with a pin or submission, and now he got Ciampa in the corner and outpowering him. He's so powerful, he's so tough, he's so dangerous, and he has his children by his side. As the attack there from the Demon on Ciampa. Kick to the midsection.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Snake eyes. For Ciampa. Fall away slam.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Junior's looking for object underneath the ring, but Faster doing a big splash to Ciampa. Senior whipping Tommaso yet again in the corner, outpowering her. That's what I fear. I mean, if you're Ciampa, how can you hope of getting your revenge? How can you hope of getting the NXT Championship back from this demonic force? Well, seem to be unstoppable. The Demon attacks the referee. His daughter picks up Ciampa and the son attacking Ciampa with the chair. While the ref is down and out. As Ciampa tried to fight back, and he does so. As Junior failed with the chair. Ciampa got closer in the corner again by the Demon. Without boost by the audience, they want to see the same move over and over again. They also don't want to see the Demon at all. Kick to the midsection of Ciampa from the Demon. And power bombing him to the outside. As the Demon picks up the official. Picked up on his shoulder for his son to use the chair against Ciampa. Not once but twice, it sure wasn't nice. Now picking Ciampa up, but Ciampa retaliates with a headbutt. And the Demon still got the official on his shoulders. As Ciampa defended himself against Junior, but the father didn't realize what was going on. Got swooped in the corner by Ciampa. Can Ciampa somehow, some way fight? Headbutt in the corners. On the Demon, and not once but twice. As Junior get the shit of decorations out of the announce table. So I feel the worst for Ciampa, which bonsai drop there from the Demon to Ciampa. Kick to the midsection. Lifting arm up as Ciampa fighting back. Huge slap right there from Ciampa. Huge neck breaker. There's punches there from Ciampa. With the Demon as Junior with the distraction. Was Father to take advantage of the backbreaker. Punch goes nowhere. Is that again Junior distracting Ciampa. Backbreaker. The Demon. As Ciampa defending himself, but so is the Demon. One of the counter punch there. There's action there from the Demon to Ciampa, and yet again getting him in the corner, and yet again outpowering him. Which evil stomp there from the Demon, time and time again. Not Ciampa, a bit to the back as well. So Demon picks him up by his pieces and delivering with a right hook as Nightmare can't believe the power of her dad. To the back there, the head as well by the Demon. And another big strike. Crowd likes a punch after punch by the Demon. Evil headbutt. Slipping him yet again into the corner. Choke toss von Demon to Ciampa. No, Ciampa retaliates with a huge boot of his own. Stomp to the backbone there of the Demon. As Junior tried to distract him, but Ciampa didn't fall for the same trap to rise. As Ciampa got the lava leaf, but not enough to get it done. As Ciampa goes to top rope from the top with an elbow drop to the back of the Demon. As Ciampa goes on the cover, will this be enough? 1, 2, no, not even 2. As Junior yet again tried to distract Ciampa, didn't pay off this time, but it still had the Demon out. This one distracted Ciampa for a moment. As the Demon using the ropes to choke the living the life out of Ciampa. Hopefully there is some life left into Ciampa, and some fight left. As well as yet again Ciampa got choked in the corner. While his son's celebrating it. Demon goes to work. You look at Ciampa. By Junior, distracting Tommaso. It's backbreaker. Don't forget, Junior still has his rematch for his North American Championship still to come here tonight against Big Sash. Which punched there from against Sasha's brother, that is. Let's look at this Demon with a fallaway slam. We still don't know what happened to Sasha. There's some rumors that the Demon, Benjamin Cena, was behind it, but what do you guys think? Was it an illness? Was somebody attacking Sasha? Was it the Demon attacking Sasha? Which punched to the back of the head from Cena to Tommaso, which right hook there from the Demon to Tommaso. Also, we might see in a couple of days the history between the Demon and the brothers and the Demons and Ciampa and the Demons, which trying to choke slam there from the Demon. Look at the punches there. Also, we might see the story between Raquel, Dakota and Rhea against the Demon family. The woman's part, that is, which Nightmare Candice and Amber, which power slam there from the Demon. It's the Demon now. Shin breaker to Ciampa. As Ciampa get the leg of the Demon yet again as Junior. Gets yet again up on the apron. Can the ref finally eject him from the ring as scoop slam? So much demonic power. Many people enjoy it as the Demon's children. Scoop slam. Yeah, this is superhuman because it's a Demon. It's not even human, these damn creatures. Ciampa got lifted up. But the back problems. That's when you only have bones, you damn freak. As Junior yet again distracting Ciampa. Ciampa looking for fairy tale landing. As Junior distracting the official and the rope saving is dead. What a kick from Senior to Ciampa. The ref is ejecting Junior. The ref has seen enough. It's slapped there from Ciampa. Looking for another fairy tale. Nope. Outpowered by the Demon. But if it wasn't for Junior, it could have taken a different turn here tonight. As Ciampa winning this striking contest, surprisingly. But the leg get caught by the Demon. As the Demon going to put Ciampa away with a chokeslam. Nope. Fairy tale ending. He got it. This time, will this be enough? Rope saving the Demon again. Are you kidding me? But it was supposed to be an Extreme Rules match between the Sasha, the #1 contender, and the Demon, Benjamin Senior, where everybody's forbidden from interfering. But because of whatever happened to Sasha in NXT, this match doesn't take place. There's a normal one-on-one match between the Demon and Ciampa, as the Demon picks Ciampa by the piece against a barricade, and Unagi to follow it all up. Put him against a barricade yet again. Love that Sears. As Ciampa back inside the ring, was at 4 already. The Demon up on the apron tried to choke the life out of Ciampa, but Ciampa this time was ready. While the ref's at 5 for the Demon. Got the cutter in, but the ref's at 6. As Ciampa follows to the outside, knowing he can't win the title on the outside and he's too fair to get it done like this. But the Demon with his sturdy tactics takes advantage of the situation. Now, no. He squeezes him and that just looks nasty. Not like a vice grip. Ciampa could be done. But that 2 face first goes Ciampa against the announce table. After that 5 as the Demon returns to the ring. As this is Ciampa's rematch for his title. It's sent from the Demon to Ciampa that he couldn't receive because of his injury. And he saved Big Sash from the Demon, as far as Sandur, earlier this week on NXT after the main event, where the Demon came close of losing to Big Sash. If it weren't for his son, he would have lost. Was that 4 already? As again, I mean, as the Demon reached close and against him. Off the back of the head against the announce table. As yet again the ref with his 5 count. Yet again Demon sailing off the apron. Which elbow drop to Ciampa. Hopefully Ciampa's alright, and it's close. I know Ciampa was ready. With that sweet jump back suplex from Ciampa to the Demon. Look at the strikes from Ciampa. With that 5, but will we see count out here in this title match? It would be a shame if it ended like count out. As the Demon with a slap to Ciampa. Ciampa defending himself against the Demon. Bring him back inside the ring. As Ciampa looking for a final fairy tale ending. If he hits it, it could be over. But can this time the rope saving the Demon? But what? He kicks out even after 1? So it could be it, but maybe, but nope. As Ciampa now looking for another one. This time the Demon was ready for his twigs. Lifting him up and down. The Demon with another twig off his sleeve, of his evil sleeve. Grounding Ciampa again, another shin breaker. As Demon came close of losing there. I saw it, but nope. Powerbomb to Ciampa yet again. Power to the outside, sending from the Demon. Face first goes Ciampa against the announce table. I've said Sweo again already. I've said 4. Continuing to beat on Ciampa. What's that 5? As thrown away slam by the Demon onto the chair. As we have said 6. I don't know if the Demon cares or not. I mean, as he tried to bring no, not to the table. Don't put Ciampa to the table. Come on, Tommaso, fight through. He tried, but he got chokeslammed through it. As Demon celebrates himself. As the refs at 8. Ready. Refs at 9. The Demon make it back in time, but will it be Ciampa? I don't think so. We witness a count out. We win as a title defense. What a coward. Maybe Sasha was right with his accusations towards the Demon. Then we saw the reversal of Ciampa, and then we saw fairy tale ending where Junior got ejected from the ring. Then we saw the final fairy tale ending, but it wasn't the final fairy tale ending. And then we saw the chokeslam to the table with demonic power. It was the ending of the match. The Demon celebrates it alongside his daughter. It's the only one celebrating. Ciampa struggling to get back to his feet, and security's on the way to separate both of them before anything could escalate even further. But it is a shame that the match ended like this, in my opinion. Anyways, let's watch some highlights of the match. Then we saw Ciampa reversal. Then we see nothing for some reasons. Right. Oh damn. I forgot that I can't go to the next match. Damn. But it's alright, I mean, yeah. We all know the card, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, we got 2 matches still in this part, but in the final part we have the Rumble matches then. And well, one of the final matches for the World Women's Championship from the EST, Bianca Belair against the challengers, former champion Reckoning and Asuka, who beat Bianca Belair 4 weeks ago Monday Night War. And after the match, Reckoning issued a challenge to the EST with the EST accept, so it's a super sweat match. And then Reckoning, Vicious had problems inside of Retribution. I mean, with Slapjack not just costing his teammate T-Bond Mason a match against the Lucha House Party by attacking them, but also he was a manager, but also he cost Reckoning, tried to cost Reckoning a match with Lacey Evans 4 weeks ago, but couldn't do so. Reckoning stand tall, but in the following week he did successfully cost her the matchup, and after the match, Reckoning viciously attacked Bianca Belair. The following week, when it was supposed to be a tag team match between Bianca Belair teaming up with Asuka against Reckoning and Maurice, but it couldn't take place. So because of this attack from Reckoning with a vicious candlestick assault on the champion, and well, then it was a 1-1 match between Reckoning and Asuka, and with much help of Tiba, Reckoning could defeat Asuka that night. And the following week it was a tag team match between the EST, Belair and Asuka against Reckoning and Carmella, and well, Reckoning and Carmella surprisingly won the matchup. So yeah, now it's Women's Championship, Extreme Rules, Super Sweat, let's go. I'm hyped, hope you are hyped as well, and we will see a great contest. Oh, also cool.
Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow.
Forgot to do that. Also, we might see the history of this match. Also, if you're watching over on YouTube, you can see the link to the playlist of the entire RealUniverse. So if you have missed any of the action, feel free to check it out and watch it. Also, who are you rooting for? Asuka, the EST, or Reckoning? Asuka, Bianca Belair, Reckoning. Who are you rooting for?
Hey, Byron, I think that there is a reckoning upon us. I believe you are correct, and there is destruction to follow.
Don't forget, Asuka and Reckoning will also be in the Women's Royal Rumble in the third part, the third stream.
Come on, let's go!
And also we still have the WWE Championship as the final of this part, where it will be Finn Balor, the champion, the challenger, the show-off, Dolph Ziggler.
Here comes that EST of WWE.
As there comes the one-woman champion, the EST. Can't wait to see this match finally taking place. I mean, we waited 4 damn weeks for this match. and I'm happy that it's finally underway, because this could be a banger like Bianca Belair had at Survivor Series against the other champions, even though Ember Moon wasn't the champion at the time, but she was a replacement for the injured NXT Women's Championship, Dakota Kai, and SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan. So Ember, Liv and Bianca had a fantastic match at Survivor Series. If you haven't checked out already, I highly recommend you to check it out.
The Raw Women's Champion possibly taking.
But also like the Super Sweat match, Last Chance Rumble qualifier match that we had between Doudrop, Kaylee Ray and Shotzi, because it was a 5-star if you ever seen one. So yeah, here we go with starting with the Bellas. Pushing on the ways. Both Asuka and Bianca Belair targeting Reckoning, as Reckoning defended herself, tried to defend herself against Bianca Belair. She did, it could have worked Bianca. It's drop kick to the back of her. But code breaker from Asuka. Stomp to the leg, of course, a move made famous by the legendary Y2J Chris Jericho, who's now over on All Elite Wrestling. As Asuka focusing on the legs of Reckoning. Bianca defending herself. Drop kick from Reckoning from behind. Kick to Asuka as well. Beautiful head scissor. As if Way would be in the match, would be good opportunity for a sacred double 619, but I don't think Way would hit woman, so yeah. Now see that huge kick there from Reckoning to Bianca Belair, now lifting Bianca up and down with the full net into Dragon Suplex. As Asuka on the top rope celebrating. As Reckoning tried to get her, but nope. Took too long or so, I don't know. It's yeah, Asuka tried to send Reckoning in the yeah. into the sun, but nope. Huge kicks there from Bianca Belair. The EST. The champ goes on the cover early. Will this be enough to defend her title? Nope. It's actually moves match, so no disqualification or count outs. And this one is very huge lariat, which kicked there from Reckoning. But after the last match, it's good that there aren't any count outs or disqualification, as Reckoning gets the better of Bianca. But in this case, Bianca wouldn't go for a count out or disqualification, but it's still a good thing to have, as Reckoning tosses the champion into the steel steps and for an object. So crowd wants tables, but Reckoning wants a chair and get, oh my goodness, the power bomb onto the chair. As now Bianca focusing on the legs of Reckoning, as those two powerhouses going at it, as Asuka celebrating in the ring. The crowd behind her, but also behind the EST, so yeah, interesting matchup as now Reckoning. She whips Bianca around, get attacked by Asuka. That's every woman for herself here. Just reverse it from Reckoning to the dislike of the audience, sending Asuka onto the barricade now. Candlestick from Bianca on Reckoning, nope. Reckoning has other ideas. Which kicks to Bianca. And now looking for a power bomb to Asuka, but Bianca saved her. I don't know if that was so smart of Bianca, but because she saved one of her challengers, and well, like I said, every woman for himself, so, but Bianca's a fair sportswoman, so who knows if it worth it or cost her here tonight, as Bianca showing the life out of Reckoning. If you save Asuka away, you do this move, the swing sleeper off the top rope, then on Reckoning. I'm confused here by Bianca's attitude so far, shown so far. Face first, she goes against the ropes by Asuka. Bianca and Asuka are so popular. And KOD early from Bianca and Asuka. But can she win it? Already, didn't go for the cover though. As Asuka with punches, close end from Reckoning got avoided by Bianca with a huge counter, and Asuka also counter with the STO drop kick from Reckoning. Takes Asuka down. Head scissor takes Bianca down for a moment, and is second able to the splash zone of Reckoning there. That's now Bianca lifting Reckoning up and down with the power slam. Huge white hook from the champ, and now the champ climb to the top rope. If she do it? Nope. Could slam down by Reckoning. And a standing splash to follow it up. And moonsault beautifully executed by Reckoning what I wouldn't expect from a woman of her size and power. Which right hook there, as Asuka bringing the chair to the ring. And now, three-fold slam from Bianca to Reckoning. That's a better for no focusing attention on Asuka. But Reckoning need to regain some stamina on the outside. Huge power slam there from Bianca and which punches that to Asuka. Like I said, every woman for themselves, and that's how important the Women's Championship is to every woman. As Asuka tried to get the hip attack on, but Bianca KOD for the second time in the matchup. But will this be enough to retain the title? Reckoning slipped in and saved the matchup for Seth and for Asuka just in the nick of time. As Bianca hammering Reckoning face first into the corner, and now a huge storm. Not once but twice. It sure is a nice barrage of storms there. Some could would enjoy that. And now Asuka with the hip attack on Bianca. But this time Reckoning stops it. Neckbreaker to the EST. And Asuka. Oh, Asuka, look! Can't she get it in? She got it in, but will Reckoning tap out here? Yes, she does. It looks like Reckoning wasn't ready for Asuka, and we have a new World Women's Champion. Too bad that the match didn't last so long between those three, but that's how it goes. One move and it cannot be over. As Asuka, the lucky one to win the World Women's Championship without as Asuka didn't have to worry about the pinning or submitting the champion. Instead she could pin Reckoning, make Reckoning tap out on the Asuka lock, and too bad that it ended early, but well, we still have a long night ahead of us, so yeah. So let's see what the WWE Championship match has in store for us between the show-off, the challenger of Ziggler, with his tag team partner Robert Roode from the Dirty Dogs, banned from ringside against the champion from Balor. And well, this rivalry, so to speak, started 4 weeks ago when it was Finn Balor was a phenomenal AJ Styles in a non-title match and in a no-title match, and in the match the glorious Robert Roode, his tag team partner, interfered and cost Finn Balor almost the match, but it wasn't enough to get the job done. And well, the following week, the Glorious One and the Demon King had a match, and Dolph Ziggler cost Finn Balor the matchup to help out his friend, his best friend, his teammate. And the following week it was Ziggler vs Finn Balor, and this time it was a Glorious One helping out the show off and costing Finn the matchup. And then it was the following week a number one contender match between Ziggy and Roode, and Ziggler won a match, so he's a challenger for Finn's title. But due to the actions the recent weeks from both Dirty Dogs, Ziggler and Roode, Robert Roode has been banned from ring for this match, so that will be a fair match between both of them, and the better man will be WWE champion, and also it's a steel cage match. Really, Michael?
Veterans on the entire WWE roster. Not about showing off anymore for Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph is saying he should have been WWE champion. And the crowd is sick and tired of hearing it, but he got a point. I mean, he's so good inside this ring, and now he got this chance to prove it.
Ziggler truly believes no one can hang on his level.
He's truly a top dog, no doubt about that.
Yeah, he is, but hopefully for him, he can prove himself here tonight in the steel cage match against Finn Balor, but we will see about that. And also don't forget, Dolph, if he fails here tonight, like Reckoning failed like Tony Storm, so to speak, failed, like Tommaso Ciampa, they all got the chance in the Rumbles. Like Sasha Banks also got another chance as well. Well, it's more on the line for Finn Balor, but it's not the demon Finn Balor. So yeah, maybe Finn said, I don't need the demon to beat Dolph Ziggler. He's without his tag team partner. But we all know how powerful the demon, the demonic version of Finn Balor is, the Demon King is. So, but unlike the demons of NXT, Finn's demons on the good side somehow, some way. So yeah.
Returning and dominating as NXT champion once again. Well, now he's set to dominate any roster that Finn Balor targets.
Yeah, Finn can dominate every roster indeed. I mean, he's highlight to watch. And well, it's a feel good moment for the crowd to have him as WWE champion. And we could be here for a banger with the Demon King Finn Balor try to defend his title in a cage against the show-off Dolph Ziggler. So yeah, hopefully we will.
Saxton, when it comes to being cool, you are one man I will never ask.
But hey, Corey, Brian is actually right on that. Finn Balor is a cool, has a cool attitude, bone chilling even, and he's very popular with the audience. It's enjoyed to see Finn. We want Ziggler, we want Ziggler. But there are also some chants for we want Balor, we want Balor.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler. And introducing the champion from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Finn Balor.
To hold one of the biggest titles in WWE means...
And don't forget, next month it's Elimination Chamber, if I remember correctly. So, well, the champions have to be very, very prepared. I mean, they have to defend their titles. From Raw and SmackDown side, they have to defend their titles in the Elimination Chamber cells. So, yeah. And now the match is finally underway as Dolph started to climb already. His Finn is there and had to stop him. And catching him in midair. After Dolph tried to splash him, but nope. The power slam. As Finn tried to escape the cage as early as Dolph. Back to his feet, tried to stop Finn. But first against the cell goes Finn. And down off the cell, taken by Dolph. Shot block from Finn. As Dolph tried to hit something, but cold breaker from Finn. It's sliding closer from Dolph. A great event so far it's been the Royal Rumble. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Some banger match like Siri versus Drew McIntyre. For example, the first night like Sasha Banks versus Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Like Drew, like I already mentioned, Drew McIntyre was Austin Theory for Series Universal Championship. Which famous from Ziggler. And also Tony Storm versus Violet for Violet's NXT UK Women's Championship. A good tables match. Which elbows there from Dolph to Finn. Also the triple threat match between Booker T, Alan Knight and King Corbin for King Corbin's Intercontinental Championship was a good match in my opinion. And same about the brutal last man standing match between Anya and Swerve for Swerve's NXT UK European Championship. As Dolph with a huge right hook there. But we also had some letdowns here tonight, in my opinion, and kind of sucks as Dolph. But to get Finn, but Finn gets Dolph, and so he saw it, but nope, takedown from Ziggler. Show in control of the Demon King right now. Even though he's not the Demon King right now, he's from Balor. Also, Dolph is try to get Dolph, try to get Finn instead, and now Dolph at the top rope, try to fly. A black handle goes nowhere. Try to get up the top rope for once but twice, and both time it fails, but not the sliding clothesline. But it's not once but twice. Sure was a nice reach drop kick. As of the second rope, Dolph goes with another elbow drop to the heart of Finn Balor. Which lefts and rights there from Dolph, but Finn fighting back to the sheer delight of the audience. Oh, drop kick. Sliding drop kick from Finn there. Elbow from Dolph and the shot. And now power slam. With chops from Dolph. Getting Finn as Finn swooping him in the corner. As Finn looking for hesitation drop kick. Can he hit it? He hits it, goes on the cover. Will this be enough? 1, 2, 3. Got it, no. Almost. But Dolph stays alive just at the right time. Kick out just before the sweet count. And the closing got avoided him like suplex. Great wing runners from Finn. Which kick there from Dolph. As Ziggy yet again with the famous, huh? As Dolph going for the zigzag. He delivers. But can he beat the champion? Can he become the champion? Goes on the cover. 1, 2, 3 it is. Just like that, Dolph is the champion. Maybe the attacks from both Dirty Dogs built a toll on Finn Balor. Because otherwise he would have kicked out for sure, but not tonight. Wow, what a letdown from Raw's side. If you're a Raw fan, I'm sorry for you. Raw Tag Team title match wasn't underperforming. Same go in night 1 of the pay-per-view. Same goes to Raw Women's Championship here tonight and the WWE Championship match. So it wasn't a night for any Raw fans except for RealUniverse fans. I mean, at least Raw's side has a new NXT champion in Rhea Ripley, so I guess that's something. But Dolph is the new WWE champion, winning this underperforming Steel Cage match. But that's the end of the title matches, and now we go to the Rumble matches and the third part of the Rumble match. So, well, Rumble pay-per-view. Otherwise, we would have other participants that not even in the company or so. So yeah. Let's see you guys to the third part, to the Royal Rumble matches, the moments we all waited for.